Now we will study about the pseudocode for insertion sort, which takes as a parameter an array. So the parameter it takes is an array containing a sequence of length n that is to be sorted. So this is basically sequence that is to be sorted. Now the algorithm sorts the input numbers in place. The algorithm that we are going to design will sort the input numbers in place. It rearranges the numbers within the array A with at most a constant number of them stored outside the array at any time. The input array A contains the sorted output sequence when the insertion sort procedure is finished. So now we will write the pseudocode. So it's basically like this. We will define a insertion sort which takes array as input. Now we will define a for loop for j equals 2 to a dot length so we will start from second position and will go up to the last position of the array. A dot length indicates the length of the array. Now key equals a j. Now the aj element is known as the key. So the number which is at second position, second index, is known as the key. Now we will define I equals j minus 1. So while I greater than 0 and a now this I is basically the first position, which is 2 minus 1 is 1, so the element at place 1. Now this loop will continue up to I is greater than 0, that means I is not 0 and negative, and up to a, this element at the first position is greater than the key element, which is the second position element in this case, in the first case. Now a I plus 1 equals a I. Now this a I plus 1 equals a of I. That means this loop will keep on going, and this element at the second position is equal to element at the first position. That means that if this holds true, then this statement will execute it. For example, if the element at first position is greater than the element of second position, then this will then the second element will be will be interchanged by the first element. So now the smaller element will be at the first position, and now we will decrement this I. So now we know that I is at the second position. So now we will decrement it, and now the a of I plus 1 is equals to key. Now the second element will become the key, and this will keep on executing. So this is the pseudocode. Now we will see the correctness of insertion short. We will check the correctness. So this algorithm works for, we will define one array. We will take an example and we'll define one array which is 5 2 4 6 1 3. The index j indicates the current card. The index j indicates the current card being inserted into the hand at the beginning of each iteration of the for loop, which is indexed by j. The subarray consisting of elements a to j minus 1 constitutes the currently shorted hand, and the remaining subarray corresponds to the pile of cards still on the table. The index j indicates the current card being inserted into the hand. At the beginning of each iteration of the for loop, which is indexed by j, the subarray consisting of elements this.